Führer said, "Here I stand with my bayonets. There you stand with your law. We'll see which prevails."
Holocaust, Gerald Green's best-selling novel, an epic drama, a story of terror and murder, of love and triumph. Sunday at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
For too many Washington residents, the March 31st deadline to purchase 79 car license tags and registration was a nightmare of the worst kind. Every year, citizens ask, why is it that the Motor Vehicle Bureau can't come up with a more sensible system? Well, they have, and we congratulate them for doing so. If all goes well, Washington residents will be able to put the long lines, short tempers, and headaches that go along with renewal time behind them. The MVB is about ready to finalize plans for a staggered 12-month renewal system that will operate in conjunction with the vehicle's safety inspections. Now, according to local legend, the March 31st deadline is a throwback to the early days when winter travel on unpaved roads was impractical. The small car-owning population made the obligatory trip to renew licenses at the end of March when the roads once more became passable. With the possible exception of certain pothole streets in town, such conditions no longer exist, and we're pleased to see that the present system is being scrapped for one that hopefully will provide a real service to residents.
From Hollywood, here come the Newlyweds. Yes, it's the Newlywed Game. And now let's meet our newlywed couple for today. Couple number one, married just 13 months, Doug and Diane Estes. Couple number two, married just 11 weeks, Judson and Francis Quarry. Couple number three, married just 13 months, Larry and Roxanne Smith. And couple number four, married just 8 short weeks, Jeff and Linda Fisday. Those are our newlyweds for today. Here's your host, the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubank.
Well, thank you, and welcome to the Newlywed Game. Well, we have 4 newlywed couples, each married less than 24 months, and we'll be back in just a moment to find out how much they really know about each other right after this message.
Kids love them. And here's how to eat them without any mess. First cut in quarters, then in eighths. Then pull back the corners. Now that's a Florida smile from the Florida Sunshine Tree.
Florida Juice Oranges featured this week at all Acme and Super Saver markets.
When country ham is baked just right, you can practically taste it with your eyes. And with corn, sweet corn, you can almost see how good it's going to taste. It's the same with Home Pride Butter Top Wheat, baked with bran and honey. It looks and tastes like real wheat bread should, because we split the top, add butter, and let it bake right in. Home Pride Butter Top Wheat and rolls. You can practically taste it with your eyes.
If there's one thing terrific with macaroni and cheese, hamburger, chicken and rice, or ham steak, it's an SOS soap pad. With its special grease-dissolving soap, SOS cleans even the dirtiest pots and pans in a hurry, because nothing gets off burnt on, stuck on, splattered on messes faster or easier. SOS, there's nothing better after a meal.
I'm Marilyn King of the Singing King family. You know, my family may sing together, but they never seem to eat together. But with Soup for One from Campbell, they can always have one terrific bowl of soup. One at a time, anytime. Whether it's a zesty tomato royale or a delicious old world vegetable with real zucchini.
Soup for One, a line of very special single-serving soups from Campbell.
All my kings agree. It's one terrific bowl of soup.
With the wives secluded safely off stage, it's time for some 5-point questions. As you know, gentlemen, you'll be answering these questions as you predict your wife will answer the same question when she returns. Now, if her answer matches your prediction, you'll chalk up 5 points towards a special grand prize that's been selected especially for you. So listen carefully and remember, each question is worth 5 points, and each correct prediction brings you that much closer to your grand prize. If you're ready, here's your first question. Gentlemen, how many times will your wife say she phoned her mother during your honeymoon? Jeff?
That's a good question, Bob, because...
Thank you.
Because that's basically the only time she didn't phone her mother. Every
so what's
time,
your answer?
0.
0. Good for you, Larry.
I'd have to say 0 too, Bob, because from Hawaii I wouldn't let her. No way.
You wouldn't let her
No
phone from
way.
Hawaii? All right, 0. Judson?
I have to say 1. I had to let her go one time, you know.
One time. She calling home for help or what?
It was for help.
I see. Okay. Doug?
I'd have to say 1 time just to let her mother know that she was safe, you know, made the trip.
1 time. Next question, gentlemen. What will your wife say was the last social event the two of you attended together? What was the last social event, Larry, the two of you attended together?
Social event. Oh, singing event, gospel singing event.
A gospel singing event. Okay, Judson.
Telling jokes about each other.
The last social event the two of you attended together.
Was going out to dinner.
You went out to dinner. Is that all right, judges? Just out to dinner? Fine. Doug?
Oh, I'll probably have to say the same thing, went out to dinner.
You went out to dinner?
Yeah, we do that quite often.
Excellent. Jeff?
Would be going to a play be considered going to a social event?
Depends on the play, I guess so. Yeah,
Well,
if you like the play.
Yeah, it was good. Saw The Wiz.
Pardon me?
Saw The Wiz.
Oh, you did? Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Excellent.
So you went to see Wiz. All right. Here's the last of our 5-point questions. Gentlemen, what 2 words will your wife say best describe you in the lovemaking department lately? 2 words that describe you, Judson, in the lovemaking department lately.
Great. Out of sight.
Okay, great and out of sight. That's more than 2 words, isn't it? Out of sight is 3 and great is 1. I need 2 words, Judson. I'm very happy for you, though, by the way. Give me 2 words.
Heavy super.
Heavy super. Okay, Doug?
I'd have to say hot and nasty.
You would?
Yeah, I'd say.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's right. Jeff?
After being through what I've been through with Linda, I would say complete satisfaction.
Complete satisfaction. Larry?
How do you follow that? Very honest, very tired.
Very tired. All right. Gentlemen, thank you very much. We'll be right back to reunite our newlyweds, and we'll see how well our husbands have predicted what their wives will say. But first, I want you to listen to Johnny Jacobs because he has gifts for our runners-up. John?
Our 3 runner-up couples will receive Turtle Wax Liquid Car Wax, new improved hard shell formula, cleans, polishes, protects in one easy operation. Turtle Wax, the world's largest selling liquid car wax. And for fast temporary relief from the pain and dryness of minor sore throat, it's Cepacol Troches, handy foil strips for pocket or purse. Also, Windex Glass Kitchen and Bathroom Cleaner with Ammonia D makes your windows, mirrors, refrigerators, and countertops shiny and sparkling clean. Furnished by the Racket Company. And now, back to Bob Eubanks and the Newlywed Game.
Okay, gentlemen, we've recorded your predictions on cards and now have them in your laps. Every time that your prediction matches your wife's answer, you'll be given 5 points. Then the one couple with the most points at the end of the show will win a special grand prize selected especially for them. So, ladies, nice to have you back with us. Here's your first question for 5 points. Girls, how many times did you phone your mother during your honeymoon? How many times did you phone your mother, Diane, during your honeymoon?
None.
None. Okay. He said you phoned her 1 time.
You called your mother to let her know you're safe?
No, we didn't.
You didn't even call her 1 time?
No, not in Vegas.
You call her every other time.
We didn't call her. No, we didn't.
Francis?
I'll say 1.
1 time? Your husband predicted you would say 1 time. 5 points. Roxanne, how many times did you phone your mother?
Once.
1 time. He said you phoned her 0 times.
From Hawaii? You called
at the end of the airport, remember? You blew it.
I blew it, Bob.
You blew it, Larry. Right. Linda?
I forgot.
I'd say I called her 0 times.
0 times. He said it was 0. Right. You get 5 points. The next question. Tell me, girls, what was the last social event you and your husband attended together? The last social event, Francis, that you and Judson attended together.
The last social event we attended together. How social?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
The last social event we attended together.
Hurry, please.
We went to the Comedy Store.
Went to the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Judson said that you went out to dinner is what you did.
That's not social.
It's social.
Not with just 2 people.
Social between me and you?
No.
Aren't you very sociable?
Very social.
No, but see, when we went out to the Comedy Store, it was with 2 other people, so that's being social.
Isn't it being social when you go out with Judson?
All the time.
No. He means social with people.
No, I don't.
Social
I
between
just
me
mean
and you.
social.
Well, it was still at the comedy store.
Oh, okay, fine. Roxanne?
The beach party?
A beach party, all right. He said you went to a gospel singing event.
Wrong.
When?
Wrong.
When?
A couple of months ago.
2 months ago. We've been to more than that since then.
That's all I can remember.
Yeah. Linda?
I'd say it was Sunday night. We had a friend over for dinner.
Okay, so the event was that you had a friend over for dinner, all right?
Yeah, we hadn't seen for a
He
while.
said that the last social event is that you went to a play.
Saw The Wiz. Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah.
The social is usually going out.
Diane, what was the
Well,
last social event you and your husband attended together?
San Diego Zoo.
You went to the zoo.
Oh, no.
That's social. Doug said that you went out to dinner.
I forgot about the zoo. I just did it.
Did you enjoy the zoo?
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Went to the zoo.
What was
I
your
know.
favorite part of the zoo, Diane?
Snack bar.
Ice cream.
I see. Okay, here's the last of our 5-point questions. Girls, what two words now, best describe your husband in the lovemaking department lately? 2 words that describe him in the lovemaking department lately. Roxanne?
Great. Terrific.
Great and terrific. He said, very tired.
That's a product of great and terrific.
You got her fooled, haven't you? Okay, Linda.
Could you repeat it, please?
What 2 words best describe your husband in the lovemaking department lately?
Oh, absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. He said complete satisfaction.
Close.
No, it's not.
It's not
You're
close.
better.
Diane?
Very good.
Very good. He said describing him would be hot and nasty.
What do you think about that?
It wasn't hot and nasty. It was very good.
Yes, she told you what she thinks about that, didn't
Yeah,
she?
really.
Francis?
I'd say overactive.
Overactive. He said heavy and super. Couples, thank you very much for your answers. We'll be back with the wives. We'll see how well they predict what their husbands will say right after this brief message.
Your day's really great when you wake up today.
Drake's Coffee Cakes are those delicious golden cakes with a cinnamon crumb topping that grown-ups and kids just love waking up to.
Your day's really great when you wake up to Drake's.
Tomorrow and Sunday at the Hub, you won't have to ask if this contemporary living room is on sale because everything has been reduced 10% or more at the 12 Hub stores. So this $649 sofa and love seat are both just $298. Save $100 on a 6-piece dining room at $699 and on this Bassett bedroom at $499. 3-piece brass etagere just $199. Except for appliances, everything is on sale tomorrow and Sunday at the Hub.
Get your home together here at the Hub.
And we mean everything.
I clean the gutters and prune the plum tree. Nap time.
The family barbecue's tonight.
Wally Hill needs Coast Deodorant Soap. The Eye Opener. A crisp, exhilarating scent and handfuls of bubbly lather make you feel more than clean. Refreshing Coast. It actually brings you back to life.
What's a little rain? I feel great. Hey, who's ready for one? Medium soggy.
Bring yourself back to life. Coast Deodorant Soap. The Eye Opener.
I'm the owner of this great-looking car. It's my new AMC Concorde DL. And you know, I didn't spend a penny extra for all this luxury. Smart.
Individual reclining seats, plush interior, all standard. Can I pick a luxury compact? Smart.
A smooth, quiet ride, the nicest luxury of all. Standard on my Concorde. Smart.
The AMC Concorde DL, America's new luxury compact. And its owners?
Smart. All right, ladies, now it's your turn to predict what your husbands will say. And remember, each of these questions will now be worth 10 points. So here's our first question. Girls, will your husband say the two of you usually make love north-south or east-west? Roxanne?
North-south.
North-south. Francis?
North-south or east-west? I don't even know directions. I'll say north. Because we live in North Inglewood, so north.
Oh, well. So you tell me north-south, is that what you tell me?
Yeah, okay, north-south.
Okay, Diane?
North-south.
North-south. Linda?
East-west.
East-west. Next question, girls. At what time will your husband say your wedding guests were told to arrive for the wedding? Give me your answer, a.m. or p.m., please, Francis.
p.m. 2:30 p.m.
What time? 2:30 p.m.? All right. Diane?
1 o'clock p.m.
1 p.m. Linda?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. also. Roxanne, how about yours?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. All right. Next question, ladies. Last of our 10-point question. Girls, what will your husband say was the title of the very last television show he watched? The title of the last television show he watched, Diane?
Beretta.
Beretta. Does he like Beretta?
Yes, he does.
Do you like Beretta?
Yeah.
Linda?
Fernwood Tonight.
Fernwood Tonight.
His favorite.
Roxanne?
We watched a service at Melodyland last night.
That was on TV?
Yeah.
The church service at Melodyland?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Francis?
The last television show he watched?
Yes.
I say Kojak.
Kojak. 25-point bonus question. Girls, will your husband say that the door to your main bathroom at home opens from left to right or right to left? The door of your main bathroom at home, does it open from left to right or right to left, Linda?
Left to right.
It opens left to right. Roxanne?
Right to left.
Right to left. Francis?
I'll say right to left.
Right to left.
Yeah.
Diane?
Right to left.
Right to left also. Ladies, thank you very much. It's been fun. We'll be back with the husbands to compare answers on the Newlywed Game in just a moment. But first, Johnny Jacobs with more runner-up gifts for our couples. John?
Our 3 runner-up couples will receive an assortment of Thompson natural vitamins offering special formulas for your good health for over 40 years, available at health food stores everywhere. And Lavars, the refreshing way to fight bad breath for hours. More dentists use Lavars than any other mouthwash. Shouldn't you? Plus, Rough It, the first really new wall finish in 1,000 years. Now you can create deep textures like a professional with Rough It, furnished by Zeebrick. And now back to Bob Eubanks and those unpredictable newlyweds.
Now, gentlemen, let's see how well your wives have predicted what you will say. And remember, these questions will now be worth 10 points. So here's our first 10-point question. Gentlemen, think about this. Do you and your wife usually make love east-west or north-south? Judson?
Well, majority of the time it's east-west.
I'll have to take that answer then, Judson, all right? I'll have to take your first answer, always, couples. Francis says it's north-south.
North-south? The bed is east and west.
We live in North Inglewood, so I didn't know which way you would say.
But that don't have nothing to do with the bed. The bed is east and west.
Well, I didn't know it was east and west either.
Well, you sleep in the same bed?
Yeah. But I don't pay attention to what direction it's going.
Sometimes she sleeps the opposite way, so she don't know which way she's turned anyway.
Larry?
50-50 chance. East-west.
East-west. She said north-south.
100% chance we couldn't get it
right, yes.
Why don't we turn around?
What's the matter?
East-west. That's all there is to it. East-west.
We're
How
not
come she
always
said
in that
north-south?
position.
Yeah, she's never awake.
She's never awake?
Never awake, you know. It's just,
Jeff?
Let's see, the bed is
Just,
north
I'll
and
take your
south.
first answer now, so whatever you utter will be your answer.
Oh, that'll be the first answer? Okay. Then I'm going to have to go with north and south.
North-south. She said it would be east-west.
It can't be north and south because we're facing the street that way.
Betty, we're facing north and south, though.
No.
Yes, we are, because the window looks out toward the ocean, which is on our right-hand side,
But I
and that's
see
the
the
west.
ocean from my window.
But no, we're facing north and south.
Well,
Sometimes we do it east and west, though.
Is it north-south or east-west now?
No, our bed is facing north and south. So most of the time, we go north and south. Sometimes we go up and down, too.
Most of the time.
I thought that was north-south. I guess not. Doug?
You wouldn't accept lying on my back, huh? So I'll have to say north and south.
North-south, she said the same thing, and you get the point. All right. All right, next question now. These are 10-point questions. At what time were your wedding guests told to arrive for the wedding? I want you to answer AM or PM. At what time were your wedding guests told to arrive for the wedding? Larry?
Afternoon wedding? I would say PM.
Yeah, but what time, AM or PM?
Oh, time, I see. 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock p.m. She said 1 p.m. Yes, indeed. You got some points that time.
Finally.
I'm starting to worry about you a little. Jeff?
See, the wedding was approximately 2 months ago, and it was an afternoon wedding. And we had to take pictures beforehand, and the wedding started at 2.
We don't need your itinerary, Jeff. Really, I'm just curious about what time these guests were told to arrive.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
PM.
PM, that's what she said, yes. Doug, you remember your wedding?
Yeah.
You remember after your wedding?
Yeah, I sure do.
Remember before your wedding?
Yeah.
What time were your guests told to arrive?
I would say it started at 2 o'clock. I'll have to say 1 o'clock.
1 what?
1
AM
o'clock.
or PM?
Oh, PM.
PM. She said 1 PM. Sure. Judson is thinking. Judson, what do you think?
It was in the afternoon. Was that 2:30? Let's say 2 o'clock.
2 p.m. All right. She predicted you would say the guests were told to arrive at 2:30 p.m.
The wedding was at 2:30. Everybody's supposed to be there half an hour early.
Well, the wedding started late and they wasn't there anywhere on time.
You weren't either?
It was 2:30.
Wait a minute. What?
I was on time.
What time was the wedding?
2:30.
And the guests were told to arrive at 2:30?
2:30. They're going to walk in the same door she walks in at 2:30,
But
huh?
he
Right
was
behind
late
her.
anyway.
Were you on time?
I was there.
Was he on time?
All
He
the
was
time.
walking around.
Was he nervous?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he was.
No.
Yes, he was.
No.
He was.
How was it?
We were peeking at him through the window.
You were peeking at him through the window?
Uh-huh.
I wasn't nervous.
You were. But
Steady
you got
like
the
a
answer
rock.
wrong anyway.
You mean he said I don't?
No.
What
He
answer
couldn't
did
have
Oh, he
said
got this answer wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant something else. All right, here's the last of our 10-point questions. Gentlemen, what was the title of the very last TV show you watched? Title of the last TV show that you watched, guys. Jeff?
The last TV show we watched...
No, you watched.
Oh, that we watched? I
No,
watched.
you watched.
I watched. Oh, we do everything in a we. Fernwood Tonight.
Fernwood Tonight. She said it would be Fernwood Tonight. Yes. Okay, Doug, the title of the last television show that you watched.
Well, that's a nerd question.
It's a what, sir?
It's a nerd question.
A nerd question?
I'll have to say...
I didn't write this one. I write the good ones. I don't write the nerd ones. What is a nerd question?
A nerd question?
Yes.
One that I can't answer very well.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Charlie's Angels?
Charlie's Angels. She said the last TV show you watched was Beretta.
Could have been. Could have been.
Probably was Charlie's Angels.
Judson?
It was the baseball game Monday night.
Monday Night Baseball game.
Right.
She said the title of the last TV show was Kojak.
TV show. Thank
Sports
you.
is a TV show.
TV show.
I didn't watch Kojak. I was been about 3 or 4 weeks.
So you ever watch TV?
Hey, baseball's television.
That's
but it's
right.
not a TV show.
It is a show for me.
No. Well, you know, like Kojak or Beretta or something like that.
No,
But
baseball.
what's baseball?
It's a sport, something. Something I don't watch.
Something you don't watch?
Right.
She's mixed up.
No.
Very mixed up.
Larry?
Last night till midnight, the Charismatic Clinic from Melodyland.
Charismatic Clinic from Melodyland. The Melodyland Church Service judges okay. They say it's okay. And couples thank you very much for your answers. All right. We'll be back with that 25-point bonus question to see which couple will win their grand prize right after this message.
You know what's one of the toughest weeds in your lawn? The dandelion. Because dandelions have roots up to 2 feet long. And if you don't get it all, it just grows back. What you need is Scott's Turf Builder Plus 2. It gets rid of the whole dandelion, root and all, and 40 other weeds too, while it helps thicken your lawn with Turf Builder fertilizer. So take care of your weeds as well as your lawn with Turf Builder Plus 2 from Scott's.
All goldfish are not alike. Introducing thin goldfish from Pepperidge Farm. Crispy cracker shaped like fish and thin as a fin. Rye goldfish thins waiting for cheese. Wheat goldfish thin and toasty. And tangy cheese flavor, all tasty enough for dipping or just plain eating. Goldfish thins, not round, not square, but crispy crackers shaped like fish. New from Pepperidge Farm.
If encyclopedias were like shoes, maybe it wouldn't hurt so much when your kids outgrow them. Well, that's why the new Britannica 3 is such an advance in learning. It's the one encyclopedia your kids won't outgrow. A young child can use Britannica 3. High schoolers, too. College students, the very same set. It's all here for all the family. Now, the best is even better. New Britannica 3. One size fits all. See our offer in this week's TV guide.
Academy Award nominee for Best Film Documentary, Of Time, Tombs, and Treasures, The Treasures of King Tutankhamun. A television special, Saturday night at 7:30 on Channel 4.
All right, gentlemen, here it is, your big 25-point bonus question. For 25 points, gentlemen, does the door to your main bathroom at home open from right to left or left to right? And let's go first to couple number 2. Judson and Francis, you have 5. 25 would give you 30. Judson, you're in last place right now. Get it right, you'll be in first place.
Right to left.
Right to left, she said. Right to left, yes, you're in first place. All right, couple number 1, Doug and Diane. You have 20. 25 would give you 45. Does it open right to left or left to right?
Boy, right-handed this way, so that would be right to left.
Right to left, she said. That would be right to left. You got it right, too. Okay, Doug and Diane, you're in first place. We're going to go down to couple number 3, Larry and Roxanne Smith, who have 20. 25 would give you 45. Larry, if you get it right, you'll be tied for first place. If you miss it, you will go home in last place.
Terrific. No pressure, huh?
No, there's no pressure
I
at
didn't
all.
think so. Left to right?
Left to right. She said, going home in last place
Last
today.
place. Hey, that's what I wanted.
That's all right. Couple number 4, Jeff and Linda. Now, you have 25. 25 would give you 50. If you get it right, Jeff, you're going to be the winner of our grand prize that's been selected especially for you and Linda. If you miss it, however, you won't win.
Well, I've been rehearsing it, and it's got to be left to right.
Left to right, she said, has to be left to right. Yes,
Hey.
Jeff and Linda, you're our Newlywed Game grand prize winners. And now, Jeff and Linda, as the winners of the Newlywed Game, here's the special prize chosen just for you. Your very own brand new, super exciting console stereo.
That's right, Linda and Jeff. It's a complete, elegant console stereo center selected from one of 4,800 Western Auto stores. Western Auto, the complete family store featuring items for home, auto, and leisure living. And you'll also enjoy a fine collection of RCA records featuring new faces of 1952 starring Robert Clary, one of RCA's new series of legendary Broadway shows furnished by RCA Records. Albums plus a beautiful console stereo, all yours as our lucky winners on the Newlywed Game.
Jeff and Linda, congratulations to you for being our winners today on the Newlywed Game, and thanks to all of our couples for joining us today. You know, once in a while we get letters here at the Newlywed Game about different newlywed problems, and I try very sincerely to help out wherever I can. For instance, I got a letter that says, "Dear Bob, I like the show and the way you help newlyweds with their problems, and here's my problem." It's kind of sad, too. It says, "I've only been married 1 week, and in that 1 week, my husband hasn't made love, he won't bathe, he won't eat, and he doesn't sleep. Now, Bob, what should I do?" I'd call the undertaker if I was you. Hey, we gotta go. See you next time on Bob Eubank saying goodbye for now.
Join Peter Marshall and your favorite celebrities on Hollywood Squares, next on Channel 4.
a Chuck Ferris production.
After 200 years, we English have developed quite an edge. Buy our Wilkinson 2 blades. We'll give you the razor free. Get the Wilkinson edge.
Lake Country Wine. Here in New York's majestic Finger Lakes region, wines are blended for a taste found nowhere else in the world. The light, fruity taste of Taylor Lake Country wines. Lake Country Red, White, Pink, Gold. In each sip, you'll enjoy the luscious flavor of Native American grapes. Enjoy Taylor Lake Country wines. Always delicious, always right. Taste what a difference New York makes.
Want something more than regular aspirin-free tablets? Try aspirin-free Anacin 3 with the extra pain reliever that gave significantly greater relief in a hospital study.